Okay, we're here today. This is Roxanne. It's you're on my channel again. Today, I told you I was gonna do some makeup. How about that? You know, being transgender is an interesting thing. Today I'm wearing blue, but I love to do makeup. I've seen other ladies doing makeup on here, so I'll show you my makeup routine. I like to put a little right there and a little right there. Get up here closer, we can see what we're doing. Lord blessed me with good skin. That's one thing I've got. I'm lucky. Then it's going to be 66 in April. Anyhow, there we go. We put the foundation. I used a really cheap makeup, Wet n Wild. Buy that from down the street here at Dollar General. And then I have also different colors here. You know, put a little light. I'm just showing you how fast I can really do makeup when I want to. You don't need much. With makeup, you should always keep it light. I see a lot of people put too much on. Get a little closer and look at that. Let's see. Color about right. Color's about right. Okay, now let's get some. Ooh, gotta get my purse. Excuse me for a minute. Get my purse. Today we're going to talk about threes again. Remember? 3 minutes, no air. That's bad. Die. 3 hours cold exposure. That's when you need your space blanket. 3 days no water. That's pretty bad. Dehydrate. You can actually go up to 3 weeks with food. You can go up to 3 weeks without food. There's another one. I can't remember the other one with threes. But those are the most important ones. You gotta have that water. Without that water. And we'll put a little eyeshadow on here. A little. I like to put it on real light. And now it looks like I'm doing a little sloppy, but you can, because they always have wipes. You can always use wipes to touch it up. I ain't putting on much. Take a tissue and wipe off the excess. Now let's see what we got here. The camera. Cameras can be so difficult at times. Still camera, okay. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Anyhow, next, well, here's my purse. And next, we're going to get the lipstick so it looks a little better. Survival. It's always important. We should all think about survival. But right now, times are good. I'm gonna probably wear makeup because I won't have much of my survival gear. I don't have to look pretty. Now we'll go back to my bag here. Survival bag. Today we're back into survival. We did the makeup. It was pretty fast. That's fast makeup. Today, whoops, watch out for that. I don't want to stop the recording by accident. Okay, we looked in this part right up here. Now we're going to look in another part that we have down here, which has zippers. And then we're going to zip it. We're going to pop this. And we're going to look at this compartment. Another space blanket, but we can't just have one, you gotta have a couple. One of the most important things is a Landsat compass, especially if you're gonna be traveling. Let's look at a Landsat. Let's see what it looks like. This is called the Landsat compass. It'll help you. So you can. This here is an aiming. You use it like that to aim. When you're aiming at a target, you're aiming, and you look at your reading, and you know which direction you need to head. Everybody should learn how to operate one. Also keep a string on it, which this string is worn out. I need a new string on it. But you like to hang it around your neck or somewhere, you know, hang it or hang it on your pocket so you don't lose it. You don't want to lose it. Another thing is at night, sometimes it gets really dark and you're out hunting wood or something. The chem light can help a lot without running a flashlight. Keeping some more chem lights, you can pick them up after Halloween for about 50 cents. From any bag, they last forever. Chem lights last longer than people realize. We used to use them in the military a lot. One of the things we also need is a nice, good 100-piece first aid kit. Take a look at this. Let me set this over here. Okay, let's see what we have in here. We have instructions, of course. We have a cold pack. We have, and I added some stuff to mine. See, I added stuff like liquid. This is one of the best things since the CVS made it. It's a liquid bandage. You can stop some bleeding. One of the things that's important to stop bleeding. Antibiotic creams, very important. You have some tape in here. You know, it comes with all kinds of little things, but having little extras like that I added to my kit. Has all your little band-aids, of course. Who needs band-aids, but you know. But gloves, important, yes. Swabbing out a sore or a bullet wound. Got spatulas. You got large pieces of gauze. Well, Chinaman shoot you or Russian. You never know who's coming to this country. There's small gauze and then there's large gauze. There's lots of things in here. And there's this cold pack can be really helpful if you sprain an ankle or something. Although you got to remember, you count on your own antiseptic swabs, but it's all good stuff to have. You may be able to assist somebody or keep somebody alive. Also, these instructions very helpful. I don't know if you can see them or not. Talks about all the different things, but you got that in your first aid kit. So everybody ought to have a first aid kit in their car, in their vehicle, or in their survival bag. I pack my survival bag. I add room for this. It's probably a lot of people would say, you don't need that. I like this one because another thing is it's got a good locking mechanism. It's real for a cheap one. It's really nice. Bought it off of Amazon. Let's see what else we have in my bag here. Aha! Even those pliers. How many times? Got to pull that bullet out. You can get that in the fire, pull a bullet out of you. It can be helpful. Not that you want to have to do that. Here's another one. These probably need to be sanitized before you reach in and get that bullet. It's got little claws on it, see? You notice the claws on it. Grab a hold of that bullet, pull it out. Of course, we're not planning on getting shot. We don't want to be doing that. We have some smaller ones. But there's, you know, pull a stick out, pull a splinter out. Or if you get a piece of wood through you, you know, a lot of things that they use those for. Let me make sure that's all that's in this part. Oh, nope. We got some itty bitty ones. Because sometimes you just need to pull out a little, you know, like a splinter, you know, when you're messing with wood. So you got all these tools and you keep them in there. This is the starts of it. But we put it in this section of the bag. I put them all down in here and I'll show you where they go. So you'll notice in this bag is a really good bag. I like this bag because see where they all go. They go down in there. And this bag, we really pack all this stuff back. Got the lights in there. We got our compass. Put our compass in here. It's just one compass. I have two compasses in here. You got a space blanket, and you have your first aid kit. Now, what you want to do is you want to spread everything around here and get it shut. See, once you get it out, okay, and so we finished that section. So we finished two sections of this survival bag, and we got a lot more to go. But today's just one day, and we did makeup today too. So these two sections are covered. They have lots of. I love this bag because it has lots of places to attach stuff. And I did show you the other day. I showed you the machete, but we didn't get a close look at it. This is good because you can also use this to saw wood if you had to. It makes a big difference, you know. Not only do you want this to have wood and clear pathways, also it secures well to this bag. That's an important part of having it. I also have a knife, but I'm using that in the kitchen right now. So we'll go to the other side. Here's on the other side is our hatchet. Now that's what we chop wood with. As you can see, this hatchet is a nice one. It's metal, see? It's got tools on it. It's a nice little hand hatchet. Chop up that wood, tools on it to, you know, even losing a bolt if needed. It's got paracord on there for emergencies. You know, all these things, we don't think about them, but we need all these things at a time. You can't be just going to the store and finding these things. They just won't be available. I mean, you know, you can't wait till the last minute and say, oh well, I wished I had this and wished I had that. It's like, this is what you call a prepper bag. I make a pretty intense prepper bag because we started out with water purification, wood, and keeping warm. This has to do with the threes, you know, 3 hours exposure. We don't want nothing happening there. Let me get this back. It also comes with a safety cover, which safety covers are important. I cover my hatchet up so it don't. And I like the way this tightens on here. I put it on here with a safety to keep it from falling off. You don't want nothing falling loose. And I guess I'll show one more compartment. This is a little compartment down here. It has something that you need. Paracord. A roll of it. Prop lines, tents, everything. What else? Flashlight, battery powered. Don't really recommend battery powered anymore. Probably get wind up ones. A little collection of clips to clip things on. What else do we got in here? Oh my goodness, we got a sharpener. There's a sharpener. And this, what is this? Oh yes. This tool is for flint. It's got a flint stone. You take out with a knife. I don't have a knife right now available, but we got a P38 candle. That's good enough. And you want to start a fire. So you can get it to give us a with a piece of metal. Let me go get a knife. I have to get a knife just to do this for y'all. Now let me hurry up. I'm running my time out. Here's this knife that goes with my collection, which is in my kitchen drawer, because there we go. See them sparks? Watch it. Woo! See? That's how you get fire started. I want to get a fire started in my apartment. That knife, we'll put all these things back. Put them in here, paracord, and sharpener. You know, all these things you need. And a flashlight with good batteries in it. Might help for extra day. I have wind up flashlights. We'll show you them later. And I'll show you where this knife goes because it needs to be put back on it. It's a mossy oak. It's made by Amazon. and it goes right here. And that's a knife. You need that knife to cut animals, squirrel or whatever you do. So we're going to talk about another thing. Every animal that has fur bearing has enough brains to tan its hide. Well, if you look up brain tanning, you'll find out it's easy way you smoke the hides, scrape them, smoke the hides, and then you put some brains on it and it softens it, makes it pliable. And so remember that you can use the brains of a deer, a squirrel, a rabbit to make fur. To cure the hide. Having salt's important too. But curing, well, probably that's another class all in itself. But for today, this is kind of our class. And we had a good class. We covered an awful lot, including some makeup. But I put my bag up. And sorry about that. Everything's like out of place. Anyhow, this is sticking down. This one's sticking down. I don't want that. I'm trying to look at this shirt. This shirt's unmanageable. I should wear a bra when I'm doing classes. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyhow, but that's just I'm a horrible. Life is too much fun. I mean, let's enjoy life, people. But let's remember we have to survive. And knowing a few things that wouldn't hurt us. Not any of us. God loves us all. I will give a Saturday sermon. Saturday you can listen. I read the Lost Books, so it's not all the same as what your other church. Saturday's my Sabbath. I go to Sunday sometimes with the regular Christians. They kind of look at me funny, but oh well, I judge nobody. I don't want nobody to judge me. But being older and being trans has saved my life. And I would like to thank all my viewers for learning. And tomorrow we'll learn something new. Always something new. And I hope you enjoyed that quick makeup session. Girls, sometimes you take too much time on your makeup. I learned to do it fast. And actually it looks pretty good for a quick one. Sometimes I put more time into it if I'm going somewhere special. Me, I don't have too many places to go special. I'm going to do my nails today, so I'll show you them tomorrow. And I probably should give a nail class, but I'm not ready because I'm not expert yet on doing dip. When I get better on it, I'll probably give a class on that. But right now, I'm an expert on survival, so we do survival classes. That rucksack can be bought on Amazon that I got. And we'll show you some more things that you need to have. And build you a rucksack. It's going to cost you maybe $200, $300, but it could save your life. I mean, you got to remember them threes. We got 4 of them. I'm missing the 5th one. I don't know. Somebody remind me what that 5th 3 is. I know there's 4. It's 3 minutes. No water. No air. 3 hours in the cold, we die, or in the heat. 3 days, no water is bad. 3 weeks, no food, and we starve. So if anybody knows what that other third is, let me know. I keep forgetting my 3s. I used to have them all memorized, all 5 of them. I'm missing one. I don't know what it is. But if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Questions about being transgender, questions about survival, I'll try to get to them. We're going to talk about nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare. We'll also have every Saturday we'll have a religious service that has to do with giants, Nephilims, things you never heard of that they don't teach in regular church. I will give you that on Saturday. But I'm going to try to do something every day, and it's going to be a little bit of a job for me, but if I have viewers and I get viewers and I teach people something that they need to know. I was ex-military, 17 years. I served my country. But, we're all humans. Remember, God loves you. I love you. Everybody loves everybody else. We get along better that way. Bye-bye. This is Roxanne signing off today. Be sure to come back tomorrow. I always have something new, and it might be useful.